The signal was first detected deep beneath Antarctica's endless ice, a pulse so precise it could not be natural. NASA's Deep Space Listening Array picked it up during a routine sweep, and within hours, alarms echoed through control rooms across the United States. The transmission repeated every 12 minutes, carrying a mathematical structure too perfect to ignore. A rapid response scientific team was assembled and deployed to Antarctica's most remote research station. The frozen continent was silent, hostile, and ancient, an ideal hiding place for secrets older than humanity itself. As the team descended from their transport plane, the wind howled like a warning. None of them knew that the signal wasn't a message meant to be received. It was a beacon, waiting for someone curious enough to answer it. Dr. Evelyn Carter, the mission's lead astrobiologist, felt unease the moment they traced the signal source to a subglacial cavern. The ice above was miles thick, untouched for millions of years. Using thermal drills and seismic mapping, the team broke through layers of ancient ice, revealing a vast underground chamber. Glowing faintly blue. At its center lay an object not made by human hands, a smooth, black structure pulsing with light. Instruments went wild as radiation levels spiked. Yet nothing appeared immediately harmful. Against protocol, the team moved closer. The signal stopped the moment they entered the chamber. The moment they activated their scanners, the alien structure responded. Symbols flowed across its surface like liquid light, rearranging themselves. Faster than any language could be decoded. Suddenly, the temperature dropped sharply, and frost spread across the cavern walls. The team's communications with the surface station began to distort. Static replaced voices, and then nothing. When Dr. Carter touched the structure with a gloved hand, the surface pulsed violently. A burst of invisible energy surged through the chamber, knocking several scientists off their feet. Sensors detected microscopic particles released into the air, unknown, non-terrestrial in origin. The team sealed their helmets immediately, but it was already too late. The virus was airborne, intelligent, and ancient. Humanity had just opened a door that should have remained frozen forever. Within hours, the first symptoms appeared. Dr. Miles Chen, a systems engineer, complained of severe headaches and blurred vision. His pupils reflected an unnatural shimmer under the station lights. Medical scans showed rapid cellular mutation, unlike any known virus. The pathogen didn't just infect, it rewrote biology. As temperatures outside plummeted to lethal extremes, the team realized evacuation was impossible. The storm had grounded all aircraft, and their distress signals went unanswered. One by one, infected crew members began hearing whispers, voices speaking in fragmented images rather than words. The virus wasn't killing them outright. It was communicating. Antarctica's endless white landscape became a prison, trapping the team with an enemy they couldn't see, understand, or escape. Dr. Carter struggled to maintain order as paranoia spread through the station. The infected crew began acting differently, calmer, eerily focused, yet emotionally distant. They no longer feared death. Instead, they spoke about completion and awakening. Autopsies revealed crystalline structures forming inside their nervous systems, acting like biological antennas. The virus was using human bodies as transmitters. Security Office. Dr. Carter attempting to maintain order in the station, infected crew calm yet eerily focused, discussing completion and awakening, crystalline structures visible inside nervous systems on holographic scans, bodies acting as biological transmitters, security office dimly lit with red emergency lights, cinematic dark sci-fi horror realism. Infected crew members. Human figures with faint glowing eyes, emotionless faces, calm posture, subtle crystalline growths beneath skin, wearing standard NASA suits, eerie alien-human hybrid style. As days passed, the uninfected crew realized the virus was learning. It adapted to every containment effort, rewriting itself faster than any Earth-based pathogen. Fire, cold, radiation, nothing stopped it. Worse, it began manipulating technology. Screens flickered with alien symbols, and automated systems activated without commands. The station's power grid rerouted itself to amplify the signal. Dr. Carter uncovered horrifying data. The virus was a fragment of a larger intelligence, sent ahead to prepare planets for arrival. Earth wasn't being invaded yet, it was being conditioned. Humanity was not the target. It was the medium. Antarctica, ancient and untouched, had been chosen as the perfect starting point. Glowing faintly, he spoke calmly, explaining that destruction was meaningless. The virus existed beyond physical form. Even now, it had already transmitted enough data into space. The beacon had been answered. Jack hesitated, realizing humanity was already too late. Dr. Carter confronted the infected crew, demanding to know what was coming. Through them, the virus spoke, not with hostility, but certainty. It explained that civilizations either joined the greater network or vanished into silence. Earth's biological complexity made it valuable. Resistance was irrelevant. The virus offered transformation, not extinction. Carter felt its presence press against her thoughts, offering knowledge beyond time. Galaxies mapped, stars born and extinguished. For a moment, she understood the temptation. Then she remembered Earth, flawed but free. She activated the reactor, override herself. Alarm screamed as the station began to shake violently. The infected crew did not flee. They stood still, accepting their role as messengers. The explosion tore through the station, collapsing the ice above and sealing the cavern in an instant. Fire and frozen debris consumed everything. Dr. Carter felt the world vanish in light and sound. When silence returned, Antarctica was still. Satellites later recorded a massive energy spike, then nothing. The signal ceased. NASA declared the mission lost, classified all data, and sealed the region permanently. Official reports blamed structural failure. The world moved on, unaware of how close it had come to contact. But deep beneath the ice, fragments of the alien structure still pulsed faintly, dormant but intact. The virus was patient. Months later, astronomers detected something disturbing. A new pattern of signals emerged at the edge of the solar system, identical to the one from Antarctica, but stronger. The transmission was no longer calling outward. It was responding. Data suggested massive objects altering course toward Earth, hidden within the dark between stars. Antarctica had not been silenced. It had been heard. Government scrambled, but preparation was meaningless. Humanity's first contact had already occurred, and it had chosen its terms. Earth had announced itself as receptive. The virus had fulfilled its purpose. In a sealed NASA archive, Dr. Carter's final audio log played on repeat. Her voice was calm but broken. She warned that curiosity had been the catalyst, that some signals are traps designed for intelligent minds. She urged future generations to remember that the universe is not empty, it is selective. Civilizations that survive are those that know when not to listen. The recording ended with a final whisper, barely audible beneath static. It wasn't human. The archive systems shut down seconds later, corrupted beyond recovery. Even in death, the signal continued to evolve. Antarctica remains forbidden, a white scar at the bottom of the world. Beneath its frozen silence, something waits. The alien virus is no longer alone. It carries the echo of human thought, emotion, and ambition. Somewhere in deep space, something has learned what humanity is, and that knowledge is traveling closer every day. The story was never about survival. It was about invitation. Earth answered a call it did not understand, and now the universe is listening back.